Hey there, what's up? Arvind Krishna here, and it is super duper late. But I decided to do a quick sketch before I go to bed, and wow, I gotta tell you, it's incredibly late. I should not be even drawing now. I should be sleeping, but I can't sleep because I just feel like getting a little sketch time in, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to just looking a little bit off. I'm just going to do a quick sketch. I'm going to do a front view of a BMW. Let me see if I can get this camera set up right. All right. So first thing when I'm doing these front views, I'm using a gray marker. It's I think a number 9. And you know what? I'm going to go a little lighter and go with a 6 instead. I'm going to start off with a 6. That means I can get some pretty light lines through here. And I'm just going to start off with my windshield and start to sort of template out just the general shape. So this is going to be kind of an obscure angle here. So it's going to be tilted here to the side. And I'm hopefully going to try to do this pretty quick because I don't want to spend too much time on the sketch. BMWs, I actually like them quite a bit. Their styling is some of those stuff, uh, the most recent BMWs that are out there have a beautiful angled look to them. I'm going to go through here your headlamps. I don't know if anyone owns a BMW. I know that they are often seen as the ultimate driving machine, and I've driven one before, and you know they are definitely a treat. And one of the main things here that's been really nice about the 3 series is they've still maintained their grill pattern, you know, and a lot of things that you look at with what most of these OEMs are doing is that they try to make all the right kind of changes without kind of losing the brand and the identity of their brand, which is hard to do because you gotta first understand what is meant by the brand itself and how do you define it, and making sure that you don't screw it up. So you got to do a lot of studying to understand it. You know, I don't think I made this wide enough, but it's too late now. So to correct it, but I may have screwed it up by not making it completely as wide as I wanted it to. But that's what happens when you're drawing live and not planning things, but it's okay. So get my grill. And then gonna put a little bit more focus on this headlamp here. But I really love the chiseled look that these cars have, and the aggressive styling also is just these cars even now. Some of those, even the older ones, I would say, even the ones the F30s, the year 2000s, or I'm sorry, the year 2012s through the 16s. I love them. I mean, they're just I especially the Sport Line series. I don't care much for the regular sedan, but the Sport Lines are just stunning, especially when you get to the M series. And I forgot to mention that I still got I got a couple of videos that I had created on drawing some vehicles, and I forgot to go back and I got to still come back and create another couple of videos, or finish off the videos that I created earlier on the vintage stuff. Got my grill. There you go. All right, so everything's kind of skewed in one direction. At least that's what I'm trying to do. I don't think I did my forced perspective as well as I could have, but that's all right. That's why I draw on these gray markers, because I can try to go back and correct it. Get my center line through here. Go. I'm going to draw on the headlamps. Or I should say the lamps themselves. So we got most of the shape of the headlamps in already. All right. All right. So it's kind of taking hold, but it's funny when I'm recording this, my camera is actually it's reflecting the opposite direction. So I'm seeing all these mistakes that I'm making here. So anyway, that's okay. I'm gonna keep going. That's what's nice about when you're working with these markers. You can easily just add one value and have it come across, or just get the positive and negative shapes here. And then I'm going to add my grill. I'm sorry, my emblem here. So, right, so that'll take care of that. So I'm going to stop here because just fix one more thing that's been bugging me. And kick this angle out more. And then this I can sort of correct when I go with a somewhat darker gray marker. Or at least I'm going to attempt to fix some of this stuff. All right, so there we have it. I'm gonna stop it right here so that I can come back on the next video, and then we'll go and start to darken all these lines. But what's nice is that typically when I start off a drawing, I can use these gray markers just to to get an idea of where I'm headed before I sort of commit to the entire sketch, which is it's a pretty cool method. A lot of concept designers, a lot of my friends that are working in the industry, they do it this way. They just use a very light. You go to like more like a 30 or 40% gray. I'm using a different brand, so this kind of works for me. Okay, so we're gonna stop there, and then I will come back probably in the next. I'm gonna be out, so I'm gonna come back maybe a little bit later and try to finish the sketch, maybe over the weekend or something. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you here next time on Driven to Draw. See you later, guys. Have a good night.